We will move on to the next lesson, lesson 4, that is communication, page 265. Look at the following pictures. What are these objects used for? Computers, telephone, postcards, these are used for communication. Okay, sending and receiving spoken, written, or visual messages is known as communication. Do you write letters, send postcards? Do you use the telephone? All these methods that you use to communicate with other people are called means of communication. Telephone, telegraph, post, newspaper, television, radio, computer, and satellites are the modern means of communication. So, we exchange idea by speaking to someone through written, by writing letters or text messages or visual messages. These are all known as communication. Okay, then we talk to somebody through letters, we send them through postcard, we use telephone to talk to somebody. These are means of communication. Okay, signboards, posters, currency notes, and railway tickets are valuable sources of information and are also forms of communications. Signboards may be of the kind you see at the shop entrance or the kind that help travelers follow the correct direction, as well as road safety rules through signs and symbols. Signboards are you will see at the shop entrance, and you will see at the road where road safeties are put up. These are signboards, signs and symbols. Then posters are usually displayed in public places and convey important information to people. Poster is also a form of communication. People put up different types of poster to give information or to convey a message to people. A currency note contains a numerical value, the important symbols of the country it belongs to, and is used to buy things. Currency note, the rupees, the money we use, that has a numerical value, and it has a symbol, important symbol that the country belongs. And we use that currency note to buy things. Railway tickets contain information about the travelers, name of the place being visited, and so on. Long ago, people used to send messages through pigeons or by beating drums. Red Indians used to send smoke signals to communicate. Runners were employed by the rich people to take messages to people residing in distant places. Pigeons are used to send messages in long time ago. You will see this in Hindi film also. So films display society. And runners were employed by the rich people. Employed means they were hired to give messages to people who are residing in far off places. Earlier, writing letter was the only way to communicate with another person living far away. Now we have different means of communication that are very fast and effective. Yes, long time ago, earlier, people used to write letters. That is the only way to communicate to one another. It is a very slow process. It'll take like 2-3 days, a week, or a month to communicate to one another. Nowadays, we have a very fast and effective means of communication. So, the first one is post. The Indian postal system is one of the largest in the world. We can send our messages through postcards, inland letters, or envelopes. Parcels and money orders can be sent through post. Speed post service and quick mail service have been started to speed up postal delivery. Many private operators are offering local and global courier services. Indian Post is one of the largest in the world. We can send our messages through postcard, inland letters, or envelopes, and we can send parcels and money orders through this post. These days, many private operators are offering courier services to different places, to local and global courier services also. The next one is telephone. The telephone is one of the quickest means of communication. Now we can speak to a person in any part of the world using the telephone. Through subscriber trunk dialing and international subscriber dialing (ISD), we can talk to people in India and abroad respectively. Today, millions of people all around the world have cellular phones. People also use text messages to stay connected. Telephone is the quickest means of communication. Now you can speak to a person in any part of the world using phone. Earlier, people use STD, that is subscriber trunk dialing, and ISD, international subscriber dialing. But then today, mostly people are having a cell phone, so we can talk to any person uh, through our phones. People also use text messages to stay connected. Yes, we use a lot of text message, especially WhatsApp is used this day. Instead of talking, people keep on typing and stay connected to somebody, to their loved ones, to their friends, and to their relative through text messages. The next one is fax. The fax machine acts as a photocopy machine. It is a system of sending and receiving written messages or documents within a few seconds. The full form of fax is facsimile, meaning an exact copy. So fax is a photocopy machine. This fax is mostly used in offices. So it is used for sending documents. So if you want to send a photo or a documents, they will receive you in a few seconds. Okay. The next one is computer. The internet is the fastest means of mass communication. The World Wide Web, WWW, has brought people all around the world close to one another. We can send electronic mail, email across the world from one computer to another. Latest news and information is available on websites. Yes, everyone is aware of internet these days. We are using internet to study. We use internet to continue our online classes. It is a mass communication, and we can send emails across the world using one computer to another. With this website, we can see the latest news and information. Okay, newspapers. Newspapers and magazines have always been an important means of mass communication. Newspapers give us day-to-day information about events all over the world. They are the most powerful and the cheapest means of mass communication and are available in almost all languages. Newspaper and magazines. Uh, They are always been the important means of mass communication. Newspapers give us day-to-day information about what is happening all around the world. We we can we by reading the newspaper we can come to know the world. Then they are also the cheapest means of mass communication and are available in almost all languages. In our town also, we have more than 4 5 newspapers. Okay. The next one is radio. Radio is another popular means of mass communication. People still follow a cricket match by listening to a running commentary on the transistor radio. Radio, long time ago, this radio is very much in use. People used to listen news using this radio, but these days children don't use about this radio that much. It is also a mass communication, but then till today also some people are still following a cricket match by listening to the commentators. The next one is television. Television is the most powerful, popular mass medium. It enables us to sit in the comfort of our homes and watch match or a program that is being hosted in some other part of the world. Yes, today we use television. We sit at home comfortably and watch what is happening around the world. We can watch a match. We can watch different kinds of program hosted in different parts of the world. We have many channels, so the world has become a very small place. You can see the whole world sitting in your sitting room. With the help of communication satellites, many private channels have come up. They provide a variety of programs. Yes, we have different kind of channels, more than 400 channels these days. So they provide a variety of programs. News, educational, and entertainment programs shown on TV are watched by millions of people. Yes, millions of people are using TV to listen to the news. They were using for education and for entertainment programs. The last one is satellite. India has launched a number of satellites into space for the purpose of communication. Indian National Satellite System, INSAT, IAIB, ICID, and many others have helped to speed up communication. International and overseas calls can be made through satellites. Live telecasts of sports and cultural events is made possible by the satellites. The first GSLV, Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle, was launched from Sriharikota on April 18, 2001. It is an indigenous launch vehicle which has put India among the list of the countries that have launched satellites. Through satellites, we can communicate to different parts of the world, and then live telecasts of sports and cultural events are made possible by these satellites. Okay, so this is about communication. So we can communicate to people through post, telephone, fax, computer, newspapers, radio, television, and satellites. Okay.